Hi BookTube, welcome back to my channel. I love to read. Thank you for watching. I'm going to do a book review, and I think I'm going to entitle it Why I DNF'd this book review. It's called Goat by Brad Land, Goat a Memoir, and Peter likes books. I think he was the one who recommended this book, and if so, I'll put the link in my description box. But he's not the reason why, not the only reason why I got the book. I looked at the movie trailer and I thought, oh, okay, you know, it looks really good. What I need to start doing, and this is not against Peter because I like the books that he reads, and he's one of my favorite booktubers. But I need to start doing what I used to do, is when people recommend books to me, I would, or if I just read it, you know, somewhere or heard somewhere about a book, what I normally do is I would go to the library or the bookstore, sit and read at least a chapter. If the book catches me right at the beginning, then cool, I'll pick it up. But sometimes I have to read a chapter, maybe two, and then say, okay, I'll get it. Because of BookTube, and I'm not blaming BookTube totally. What I'm saying is a lot of people recommend a lot of good books, and I have gotten like, oh, and then I see, yeah, what I'll do is read maybe the synopsis and the end tab, whatever. I mean, end tab. Flat pages, whatever, and then I'll read it and I'm like, good. I've gotten where I stopped doing that now, and so far there have been 2 books I have not liked at all. This one I hate, and I'll explain why. So it is about the author Brad Land and his brother Brett. They go to this university, except Brett goes first. He's younger, but he goes first. Brad goes afterwards, and some terrible things happen. So in the book, and I'm not giving any spoilers because you know what? I don't like the book, but I'm trying to do too much because I know there are people who might want to read it. So here we go. So in the book, he goes through some things. The writing of first, of course, is it's like a stream of consciousness, run-on sentence type writing, and it's like in a way that a teenager speaks. I think he might have been a teenager when he wrote this. I'm not slamming him, but I'm thinking maybe he was. Case in point, read it. Do you see there's like no punctuations? I mean, no, there are punctuations, but I mean, as you know, parentheses, he's reading. The brothers give us a party for being pledges. On Saturday, I sit on the concrete steps outside Daniel Hall and wait for Dave Reed. I know Dave from the town I lived in before Florence, a town called Somerville, and we started hanging out because it's good to know someone in the pledge class. I did the pause because I needed to, but I'm okay. Because I'm looking at this. So he says, you ready? I look around and stay seated. Yeah, I say, sure. Are you going to get up? I look at him, the sun dropping behind the dorm at my back. This is the kind of thing. So, you know, I'm reading a book, and at first I'm like, okay. I read the first page. Okay. Going on through to the second. Okay. Third. Okay. You know, I'm starting to get really kind of tired of this book because also what I'm reading is, now I know they're teenagers. Granted, we're all teenagers at one point. Maybe you're a teenager watching, I don't know. But I didn't do these things. So it's kind of hard for me to be in touch with what he's doing. Case in point, he's driving down the street. He sees, he comes out of a party, house party, and he's a little upset. His brother's able to pick up girls. So anyway, these 2 guys come out of nowhere in the dark and they ask him for a ride. You don't know these people. You give them a ride. Okay. And he has warning bells saying don't, but he does anyway. and then things happened to him, which I felt bad for him, and I'm getting mad through that writing. Okay. So anyway, this is what plays into his behaving the way he did. And yes, I think part of him was a people pleaser, which I can understand that as well, because even in my adult life, I sometimes want to, not anymore. Say to myself, are you trying to please that person? So I'll do some things, not crazy things, but I mean, like somebody asks for help or something and I really don't want to do it, but I'll go ahead and do it. And then I realize, man, I shouldn't have done it because I had things I needed to do, and now I neglected my needs. So there you go. But anyway, as I'm reading this book, and I read more than half because I told myself at 100 pages, you're going to stop. Well, I read 116 pages. And Brown Girl Reading, I think that's her name. I'm going to put description of her, her link in the description box. And she did to a book what I wanted to do. But I was at work, so I couldn't. So instead, I just slammed the book. I'm not going to go into this anymore because you know what? 6 minutes, 18 seconds of what? I'm going to talk about a book I didn't like. I'm just going to have to start doing what I used to do. So there are books I have already that I'm not going to buy, but I'm not going to buy any more books except for the 3 I said I wanted. But I'm going to read the chapters. Okay, but anyway, so people, thank you for watching. What can I say? I'm going to do my review on Goodreads because it's already ended it in there. So I'll probably do my blog about why, it was ridiculous. I didn't like it. So I have another book that I'm going to, I have new current reads, but I can't remember. Anyway, they're going to be short, and I can't wait to read those, start. And hopefully they're better. God, please let them be better, because, okay. So anyway, too long. Thank you so much for watching my channel, and I'm sorry I didn't have a good review. That's how it goes sometimes. And I'll go back to the way I used to do things. So thank you so much. Have a blessed day. It's great outside. Wonderful, crisp fall day, which I love. And thanks. So have a blessed day. Again, peace. Ciao.